hypocrisy from the Labor Party. We're hearing them say, on the one hand, that they oppose nuclear power reactors in Australia. Quite right, and so they should. But they're prepared to send uranium to China, to Taiwan, to Russia, to anyone who wants it, to build nuclear reactors in those countries, to allow for proliferation, to allow for the dumping of waste in those countries, making the world less secure. The fact is, if nuclear reactors are not safe for Australia, they are not safe anywhere in the world, and the best safeguard is to leave it in the ground. That's what the Greens stand for, and it's been a driving force of Green politics around the world since the formation of the Greens. Many of you will remember Petra Kelly and the stand that she took in forming the German Greens, and the stand they've taken in Germany to dismantle their power stations, their nuclear power stations, and shift to a solar revolution. If Germany can do it, so can Australia. As for the Prime Minister, it's desperation. Have you ever seen a more desperate, more grovelling example of a Prime Minister than the one that we've seen today? Coming out trying to blow up the Labor Party's party with his own ridiculous statement of wanting to legislate straight away to allow nuclear reactors in Australia and to go down the enrichment path. This is the George Bush Global Nuclear Energy Partnership. This is the Prime Minister with gravel rash to George Bush. We have people in America courageous enough to start impeachment proceedings. We've got our own impeachment proceedings coming up later this year called a federal election. Let's hold the Labor Party accountable. Don't let them in a federal election run round grandstanding on opposing nuclear reactors in Australia, whilst at the same time cozying up to the big end of town in their counting houses, counting out the profits from expanded uranium mining in Australia, because that's what this is about. This is about profits before principle. This is about expanding mines at the expense of Australia's landscape, at the expense of Indigenous people, and at the expense of global security. Whatever they say, the fact is that nuclear reactors, the technology for nuclear reactors for power is the same technology that generates nuclear weapons. Never forget it and hold them accountable.